She's got great chat.
I was coming back here to tell you I loved you.
I licked her tit or whatever.
You know, got quicksand. It's like the equivalent, it's made out of dicks.
It's banter. I'm a mommy.
Mommy?
I'm a mom.
Mamacita.
Mommy.
Like a mom of what? A dog?
Are you joking?
You are a liar, actress.
So fast. It's crazy.
She's got chat.
First things first, banning gherkins and all McDonald's burgers. And if you're still eating those gherkins, grow up, because they're minging.
Hello and welcome to She's Got to Chat. I am Maura.
And I am Ari.
I can't believe we are being fed so well.
We are getting, a week of Casa Amor?
Yes, a week of Casa Amor, which has been so far absolutely fantastic.
I'm starting to believe the theories that they were really trying to nail down these couples before Casa Amor so that we could have an explosive Casa Amor. And I need an explosive recoupling. If the Casa recoupling is not the best episode of the season, I will feel extremely let down because that's what they're building to. That's what they wanted. That's what they have tried to cook up for us, it feels like. And we knew from the very beginning, this is going to be an experimental season. They were doing things differently. So I'm here for it as long as it pays off.
Same, I totally agree. There's going to be 30,000 people in this villa after this is all said and done.
Well, thank God they got rid of 6 of the Casa boys, but you're so right because they're all gonna recouple. Where will they sleep?
literally, where will they sleep?
We're gonna be getting creative with that.
I know it's gonna be a lot. I was really so incredibly relieved that they narrowed it down from 12 to 6 almost immediately because I was having a panic attack about how many people's names I was gonna have to keep track of.
Oh, I can imagine. I was feeling for you writing notes during all of this. I, however, did not process. I was I'm just going to process the names of the people who stay. So everyone else is kind of whatever. Essentially, people think that this was a flop of a twist. We'll get more into it. But I feel like what they did essentially is they let the girls choose their own Casa bombs.
And I love that.
I love that too. Do I think they chose right? I don't know.
I'm with you on that. That one's remains to be seen. Some of them
I'm
their
choice,
really?
And that's what matters. Her body, her choice.
Her body, her choice. I agree. I do agree with that.
Gabe said that when we were in the van on the way back from our wedding. I don't remember this, but I was laying on top of him and our friend Max. We were going from the venue back to the hotel and Max was being crushed. And he said that I said, "Your body, my choice," which is kind of iconic if true.
I might remember that actually.
Were you in that van?
I was.
I don't really remember much of that part of the night.
I was in a van.
So odds are yes.
Yes. I was in a van with one of your family members. So that's what's important.
Which family member?
The surfer bro guy?
Yeah,
Who
Luke.
is he? Luke, yes.
He is my half-brother's half-brother. So we share a dad and they share a mom. So we have no parents in common, but he's my brother's brother.
Yes, Lucas and I were talking to him on the way back.
He's great.
He was nice, yeah.
Anyway, we have much to get into today, but as always, a little bit of business up top.
Yes, as a reminder, we are doing a segment at the end of our episodes called Hot Take. So you can leave a 1 minute or less recording of yourself giving us a hot take of this season. It can be absolutely anything at all. You can submit that hot take in our Discord. The link for the Discord can be found in our Instagram bio. We'd also like to thank our 5-star reviewer, Mira Cole Marhover Bialik. I apologize if I fucked that name up. Apparently your husband was the person who left us the hot take last week, which I love.
My favorite part of the comment is that it really seems like she didn't know her husband was calling in a hot take. She was like, OMG, not my husband. And I just have to say, I love that for both of you. That's hilarious.
I love it. I'm obsessed with that dynamic. It's amazing.
100%. I need to know more. Do you listen to the podcast together, separately?
Right.
Do you discuss? Share more.
Email us.
Email us and let us know, or leave another Spotify comment.
So funny.
Please also leave us a 5-star review on Apple. We are slowly climbing our way back up those 4 stars, hopefully closer and closer to 5. So we would love your support in that. We are really excited to continuously see new people listening to our show. But if you have yet to do so, or even if you have already done so, please take this moment to share the podcast with a friend, a family member, a local politician. That's what I say in the outro. Share it with anyone that you know that watches this show. We really appreciate it, and we grow most by word of mouth. So do that now. You can leave us a Spotify comment. You can leave us a 5-star review on Apple. We will read your name. Follow us on all social media at She's Got the Chat. And we are also on YouTube at She's Got the Chat.
Yes.
And do we want to quickly discuss Alannah before we dive into the actual recap?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you're living under a rock, Alannah, who is one of the girl Casa bombs, multiple things came out. A video of her classically singing along to the N-word during a song, but also comments with her using the N-word, being racist.
Yeah.
We know that there's a 2 to 3 day delay in filming, so I would be pretty shocked if she was on these next batch of episodes.
I agree. I'm also wondering, yeah, I guess that's true. The next batch is possible she might be removed. I don't think that Zach is going to pick her anyway, and I think that he's her only connection right now, so but he's about to lose that.
Yeah, but if Casa is a full week, they're not going to let her keep filming once they find out they've set a precedent that they don't do that. They're going to have to do Alannah has left the villa for personal reasons, a la Yulissa and Sierra.
They'll definitely remove her. I have no doubt about that.
But I do worry that it will make Zach look better.
I know.
Unintentionally.
Mm-hmm.
I agree that I don't think he would choose her. Anyway, we'll get more into it, but we just needed to address that. Up top, it is disappointing as always.
It sure is. Hate to see it. Don't know why they can't find this kind of shit beforehand, but it is what it is.
With Vasana, at least, supposedly it was not out there. Somebody leaked that video. I don't know how this came out, but there were public comments. So yeah, how did you not find that beforehand? But also, if I had to guess, Maura, they could have maybe picked up in interviews or otherwise that this girl is a fucking racist, because it was clear to me before any of this surfaced that this girl was a fucking racist. It was clear to me in the first 30 seconds of her screen time that this girl was a fucking racist. So do better, especially if you're going to have such a diverse season.
Exactly. Do better.
I mean, have a diverse season and do better. I'm not
right.
You should have a diverse season. We love it, but
exactly. No, keep having a diverse season, please. It's incredible TV.
And do better.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's get into it.
Let's get into episode 17.
Okay. Let's
chat.
We start off episode 17, seeing Casey and Aniya discuss the challenge, and Casey says he doesn't understand Zach's reasoning. Boy, I'm trying to remember what this was about.
It was about the stupid poison apple thing.
Zach was implying that he wasn't being honest or something like that.
Or I think that it was which prince thinks he already has won or something. And he was you, because you're just staying with Aniya because it's easy, not because you actually have the best connection with her, which after watching these episodes, I mean, listen, even at this point, neither of us thought that they had a good connection.
Agreed. Yeah. Aniya then asks if Casey would explore things with Soul if she had still been here. And he keeps saying that Soul would have made sense and he would have been open to exploring that. Aniya thinks that this is all weird. And then she's like, do whatever you want. She shuts down again.
Their communication leaves so much to be desired.
Woof. Their communication is so incredibly bad. It blows my mind, actually.
It's really bad.
Yeah. I don't understand it.
Neither do they.
Yeah. Fair. Kata then tells Zach her conversation with Caleb was good, and Zach says that they were chatting for a really long time. He also complains about how Caleb took his top off, and he was going to do that too in the challenge, and it, quote, took the specialness away.
It's getting I'm 3 years old.
It was so petty and stupid. I was going to take my top off.
That was my move. How creative, Zach.
It couldn't be special between us now. It's like, bro,
Yeah.
this is a game. Calm down.
He, in general, is so salty at the top of this episode.
Yes. So salty. I feel like his entire attitude is annoying as fuck, to say the least.
His whole attitude is like, you should be able to pull other people, but why would you want to when you have me? And if you do, I'm going to pout about it, but also you should because I can't tell you to close off because I don't want to close off. But
Right.
It's just like very, petty, childish vibes, child feeling. I can't have a kid feeling.
Kid feeling, baby.
Someone was like, I have a feeling that Casey is about to have a kid feeling.
Oh, Casey's definitely about to have a lot of kid feelings, I think. Maybe even a kid.
Or two.
Kata says she's interested in talking to Caleb more. Zach goes, I'll just pull Melanie for chats then. So incredibly immature.
Yeah.
Ugh. Kenzie then asks Casey and Sincere about the boys considering sending her home. And Casey says that they were just talking about the girls' logic that they had been using for Gabe. And Kenzie's like, I wasn't lustful like Gabe.
Shut the fuck up. Yes, you were.
Absolutely she was. And also, I can't with this lustful business.
I know we hear, not Sincere, Corbin say it later. Also, what's interesting to me about this is like she is so happy. She's like, oh, great. Like her concerns are completely cleared up. And it's like,
Yeah.
Well, the way that they made her feel better was by saying, we weren't talking about sending you home. We were just saying that the girl's logic for sending home Gabe would have sent you home.
Right.
And that also could, in another universe, be an upsetting thing to hear. But because
Absolutely.
like the one concern that she had is assuaged, she's like, oh,
Yeah.
cool,
She's not-
perfect. She's like all smiles.
Yeah. She's not thinking that hard about it.
She's so
ultimately.
simple.
She is very simple. Kata and Zach have this weird moment in the kitchen where Zach really wants to talk to Bryce and Kata's kind of like hanging on him and not quite like letting him go talk to Bryce. She's like, why do you need to talk to Bryce? I thought we were okay. And he's like,
She's
I
jealous
just want to
of
talk to Bryce. I know.
She's like, Bryce is my biggest competition, and she is right.
She's correct. Bryce is her biggest competition. The way that Zach looks at Bryce and the way that he looks at Kata are very different things.
Even I saw a comparison of how he looks at Kata and how he looked at Caleb when Caleb was like in the Rob costume and like,
Oh my God.
did
That moment was
to
kind of
his
hot.
chin. It was really hot, but Zach was like very into it, and
I
I've
get
never
it.
seen him look at Kata.
Oh my God. The chin tilt up. I was like,
Oh, the season is so homoerotic.
it's so homoerotic. This batch of episodes was like very sexual.
It was so sexual. Did you see that Charlie and Austin did a girth check? on
Stop. Oh my
TikTok?
God, did they? That's really funny. Was it Charlie looking at Austin?
Yeah, I think actually they maybe looked at each other's.
Okay. Fair is fair.
But I'm gonna need for Charlie to speak out. I mean, I guess maybe he doesn't want to like out his brother, but like, can you see what's happening? Tell us if this is real, Charlie.
Yeah, I need to know. Kata then walks off, and Bryce and Zach have a chat just one moment prior to this, though. Bryce puts his hands on Zach's shoulder and then leans down, and Zach holds up like the bottom of his leg.
And like slides his other foot across the kitchen floor.
Yeah, it was like a waltz kind of moment. But okay. Anyway, they have a chat. Zach kind of gives him the rundown of his conversation with Kata. And we see Kata talk to Melanie in the bedroom and complain about Zach being jealous.
Yeah.
Kata then goes downstairs and tries to pull Zach for a chat. She's a little hot. He kind of swerves it. She's like very clearly angry.
He's like, why? I'm having a nice, pleasant chat. Why are you trying to pull me?
I
This
know.
whole thing was so childish.
It was very childish. Yeah, and they argue a little bit. They kind of go back and forth. And then he asks what she would do if he pulled Melanie for a chat. Yet again, being immature as shit.
So annoying. When Kata talked to Kenzie and Melanie in the makeup room, she told them that with Caleb, the Caleb Corbin thing is going to be the end of me. the attraction isn't there. She's like, he's not my physical type, but I told Zach that I'm open to a chat because we're open, which is fair, and she's playing by his rules, but also I think she's kind of taunting him.
She's definitely taunting him. I just don't care.
I support her right to taunt this man-child.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed. Kenzie then tells Corbin things that she likes, including, this was my note, including never putting in any work in a relationship. Kenzie is basically like, you have to kiss me. You have to do this. You have to pursue me. You have to do that. And Corbin's like, are you telling me things that I need to change? I think he ITMs that he's like, this is a little weird.
This reminds me of, we kind of updated this for our wedding. Gabe and I signed a ketubah at our wedding, which is like a Jewish marriage thing. And a traditional ketubah, what it is it's like the groom will take care of the bride emotionally, physically, financially, spiritually, blah, 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 blah. The bride agrees to marry the groom. And I'm like, I kind of am obsessed with that. We definitely had a more traditional, like, or less traditional, more like, we'll be here to support each other type one. But
yeah,
I mean, listen, the patriarchy crushes us all. So I do think it's fair that we expect more from our male partners.
Agreed.
Not that I support Kenzie.
Yeah. In bed, we see Bryce show Trinity his penis, and notably, it is soft.
Well, wait, she says to him, you've been showing everybody but me.
Oh, I missed that. Oh my God.
And he goes, you can take a look. It's soft though. And then pulls up the covers. But I'm like, who else is he showing? Who else is looking?
Oh my God, Bryce.
Because maybe he is just going around showing everyone and they're only showing us the footage of him showing Zach to play into this narrative.
I think that's probably true.
That he's showing everyone his dick.
But why is he showing everyone his dick?
He's obviously really proud of it.
Obviously. It's something to be proud of.
Apparently. She loves it.
I can't imagine having an appendage that I'm so proud of that I must show everybody.
I will like take off my shirt in front of you. Like I'm not ashamed of my boobs, but I'm not actively like.
I'm not like, look at my tits.
Yeah.
I could. I am proud of my tits, but like I don't do that.
Same. Maybe we should start doing that.
We should start doing
that. Let's flash right now.
We just cut it out. It's the beauty of it. Oh my gosh.
In the morning, Trinity says, who was doing French fries last night? And this has sparked a whole online discourse of people being like, oh, French fries means this. French fries means this. These are the new Love Island viewers.
Yeah, I will be honest. I was not sure what they meant.
I think that this is their code this season. As we know, in the beginning of Love Island UK, the Islanders had to deal with the producers that if they did not talk about having sex on camera, they would not show them having sex on camera. And so they came up with these code words. And we've seen it throughout the years, various code words, manicure, etc. French fries, I think, is finger fucking.
Yes, that is what I've gathered as well from the internet.
But it's not like an actual sexual act that like people are like, oh, well, on Urban Dictionary it says this. I'm like, no, this is literally just their code this year. Yeah. That's like a Love Island staple.
Exactly.
Kenzie ITMs that they might have gotten carried away. And we see that Trinity tells specifically Jen and Kenzie that she has never seen a white dick in her life.
I loved that. I ain't never seen a white dick in my life. That was so funny.
Zach complains to Bryce about Kata and how direct she is. They blame New Hampshire.
He's like oh,
unknown place.
It's because she's from like the East Coast.
Yeah.
I was like, all right.
Or just because she's a better communicator than you, perhaps.
Right.
Melanie and Aniya talk about what else? Sincere. And how much Melanie likes Sincere. Aniya asks if they will close things off, and Melanie says she believes that they will.
And I think it's obviously too soon for that.
We also see Sincere say, I don't think they have turkeys in Fiji.
Yeah, wrong. That was odd.
He's like, yo, this is chicken sausage because they don't have turkeys here.
I was also like, imports and exports exist.
Also, I feel like chicken breakfast sausage is actually much more common than turkey breakfast sausage.
I feel like they're equally common. I don't know. I've definitely had both, but I'm not sure. But I agree. I mean, I'm sure there are turkeys in Fiji. Like
there are. I looked it
definitely.
up. And actually, it was one of the, I was like, are there? And Google automatically put in turkeys in Fiji.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Trinity tells Aniya and Melanie that things are good with Bryce, and she sees herself being with him outside of the villa. KC tells Sincere he feels restricted. The girls tell Aniya to explore. Sincere says that his exploration eliminated doubt in their minds. Aniya then gets a text. We are doing our heart rate challenge tonight, although it ends up not being a heart rate challenge at all. But we tonight will be doing Hearts on Fire. It is now nighttime in the villa. This is where we see that moment where Zach has his head pulled up by Caleb. Sexy, heated rivalry-esque moment between the two of them.
Hot.
Melanie also says to the girls, I want us to give strip club, and if we do good, we all open one, which I love.
I love that.
While everyone is getting ready, and usually I will also say we don't see this part. We don't see them getting ready. We usually just like see them all sitting at the fire pit, and then we like know what they're wearing as they come out. So this is like a little BTS almost.
Yeah, I liked it.
But Zach essentially gets a text that they have to leave the villa and head to Casa. And the girls all go out. They see a huge present around the fire pit. They're so excited. They're like, oh my God, what could it be? Is it all the boys? It is, but not in the way that you want. And then the box opens and it is a TV. And at the bottom it says, welcome to Casa Amor. And they see the boys sitting around a different fire pit.
This was such a good idea.
This was genius because we always talk about how the girls have a harder time, especially if they stay in the villa, actually exploring other options. And this was the way to do it. This was the way to get them all to be like, fuck my man.
Yep.
I am open.
Yes. Like get them pissed off, make them icked the fuck out by all of the men. So they're like, fuck this, I'm finding a new guy.
Yeah.
Such a good idea.
The back and forth editing of the boys being like so stoked for Casa and then the girls like practicing and being so stoked for the challenge was the beginning of a very diabolical Casa Amor entrance.
I agree. Also, I forgot to say, I loved the moment in the dressing room where Melanie is putting her costume on. She's like, I look like Mr. Mosby.
Yeah.
I was obsessed with that.
And she said, should I say to Zach, I like an English breakfast. Like they're all like so ready. And Nia even had a moment that I was like, oh my God, I've never seen you be so sexy. Where she was like, I heard you looking for booty. I found the treasure, and like drops it low. And oh God, the fact that they made these girls dress up. They should be mad at the boys and the producers because the producers really set them up for a disappointing night. I'll say
they did their big one.
So the first girl out, the first Casa bomb is Amora.
In general, with all of these girls, I really disliked how the boys were treating them all like strippers. It was like, ooh, like these girls are not sex workers. They're here to like date you.
Right. I mean, I'm trying to think, is this any different from
normal?
Yeah, like because sometimes what we will see with the heart rate challenge is like all of the Villa girls go and then there's like one bomb at the end or something.
Yeah, I think it is different because normally everyone's watching everyone. And in this case, obviously that was still true. However, the boys don't know that the girls are watching them. And so they're being like deeply disrespectful. And like they don't know these Casa girls. And so they're just kind of like, I don't know, just like all the like handshaking, like high-fiving, just like, oh, fat ass. Like the way that Sincere was like unapologetically checking these women out, I was like, ew.
I think it's like genius on the producers because they're like, how are they going to react? How are boys going to react to this?
Yeah.
They basically were setting up a strip club experience where they're
They
away
were.
from their partners and they're first, sure, they're going to date them, but that's not what's happening right now. They're just objectifying them and
know.
getting lap dances from them. It is very strip club.
It is
they
very
kind
strip
of were
club.
set up for that, and it was for the intention of
Pissing off the women.
And making them explore the Casa Boys.
It's true. And Melanie obviously says this later, but she's like, if they're going to do that there, they're going to do that on the outside.
Yes.
And she's not wrong.
She is not wrong. I agree that like it's not fun to watch, but I'm not like surprised or that disappointed.
That's a good point. I think that's fair.
So Amora, like I said, she goes first. She is wearing a firefighter outfit. She's a student. She is 21. She is from Atlanta, and she kisses everyone. Permita is next. This girl is a player.
Yeah.
She is 27, from San Antonio, Texas, but she was born in Iran, and she's a personal trainer. Zach is like, I'm cooked. Oh my God. The fact that the girls are seeing this whole thing. Usually, like, they do this in Australia where the girls will get like a live feed of something going on with the boys, but it's usually them just like on a date. This is like next fucking level.
This is next fucking level. This was absolutely diabolical.
Oh my God. Crazy as shit.
Yeah.
She's dressed as a cat and she's like, I'm a Persian cat. And Corbin says, I'm going to come back with someone new. Like immediately. Do you think these two knew each other?
I mean, they admitted to knowing each other. Oh, do you mean like genuinely knew each other?
Following each other. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe. Oh, someone online had a really interesting theory about Zach telling Kata over and over, like, oh, like what's going to happen with the bombshell or like whatever. And they were thinking that when you go on the plane to like Fiji, sometimes like you'll see some of the other people who are on Love Island like on there.
Yes.
And like maybe he saw
Kaylor
someone.
and Janae and Serena, I think, famously were all on the same flight.
Yes. And so people were speculating maybe Zach saw someone that he assumed was going to be on the show and has just been kind of like holding out for them. Interesting theory. I don't know if it's true, but
I also saw maybe Zach knew Alannah because she admits to kissing Charlie and he knew that she was coming in and was holding out for her specifically. I really hope so, honestly, because he's about to be so fucking screwed.
I hope so too. I hope that's true.
Aniya ITMs, Casey is always doing the most, and people think she's crazy, but she knew that he's gonna do the most. And I'm like, what is she talking about? Like, who thinks you're crazy? Like,
right.
I feel like they have like a relationship like in their minds that they've like created, where I'm just like, no, we've just been watching it the whole time and thought like, you're not into each other.
No, exactly.
Nobody thinks you're crazy. Nobody thinks he's crazy. You're just not a match. They are all into Permita, and I get it. Corbin says, Persian cat. Wait. Melanie. Okay. Persian
I know
cat.
It's your starter word. Melanie.
Yeah. 10 out of 10. Like, that's the shit you see in Miami, damn near. Fuck. I'm in trouble. And I wrote, if that's not as good as what you see in Miami, damn near as good as what you see in Miami is what he said, why are you here?
Right. That's a good point. That is such a good point. Go home.
I mean, obviously it's for the followers, I know, but like, what a 4TWR thing to say.
So true.
Jaiden is next. She is 22. She is from Newbury Park, California. And Bryce says that that's not the only thing that's hard. She puts Corbin up on the pole and handcuffs him. All these bombs seem to be very into Corbin.
Yep.
Tiara is next. She likes Casey. She mostly twerks on the boys. She does kiss Zach and Sincere, brings Casey to the pole, twerks in his face, and they kiss.
Aniya ITMs in this moment. Like, if Casey wants to throw 3 weeks away, then he can. Which I just think is like such a funny statement because 3 weeks is not that long of a time.
I know. It is a funny statement, but it's 3 weeks in the villa.
In the villa,
which
it's
is
different.
A different timeline. And also, it is 3 weeks, but it's also like their whole Love Island experience so far.
Absolutely.
But like,
Absolutely.
throw it the fuck away. Please throw it away. I've been waiting for you to leave each other.
Exactly.
I'm rooting for them both to find someone else. Maybe somebody else
too.
will bring out like a side of Aniya that I actually like.
Yeah.
Alannah is next. I write, she'll probably be out of here shortly, but she is 21. She is from Miami, Florida. She wants a man who is in shape, and the unspoken part of this is she wants a man that is white. She it's interesting because the first men in line are the white ones, and then the black ones, and she KC touches her, which is maybe not great, but she goes, no touching. And then just without touching at all, shakes her ass in Corbin and Sincere's faces and says, that's all you're getting.
Ugh. It's disgusting.
Disgusting. Either do that for all of them or treat them all this. Yep. How did she think she was going to get away with this?
I don't know. It honestly pissed me off. I'm like, she should have been removed right then and there.
I agree. I fucking hate her for making me feel bad for Sincere, because Sincere goes, what did I do? And I'm like, she's just racist. She's man, I'm so racist. Sorry. I have not felt bad for him once until now.
I know. I felt bad for him too. Because I was like, this is so fucked up.
Yeah. It was fucked up. When that shit came out about her, I was like, yeah, obviously.
0% surprised. Yeah.
God, disgusting. I think it was maybe now that Trinity said about Bryce, he's just looking real scrawny. I'm irritated.
Dude, Trinity was fucking killing me this entire challenge.
She is the MVP of the season. I'm claiming it now.
I know. She's so fucking funny.
She's so funny. She also killed me in the challenge that we will discuss in episode 19.
Yes. I was dying.
So funny. Sydney goes next. She is 25. She is from Naples, Florida. She is an MA, and she is very into KC. He picks her up and takes her into the middle. I wanted to note that I feel like she looks so much like Tajwan from Colton's season of The Bachelor.
I definitely see that, actually. Yes. She's really pretty.
Yes, she's stunning. I just was like, they have something about their face shape maybe is exactly the same.
They have very angular cheekbones, I feel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Super similar features. Kata gets a text. It says, the show's over. The boys will be at Casa for the next few days. Don't wait up.
Don't wait up, baby.
As it's all happening too, the girls are talking to each other, and at one point, I have to comment, Melanie says, watch them. It's going to tell you what to do later. And I wrote, Melanie, exactly. And this is what the producers wanted when they set up this giant ass TV. And she fucking knows.
Oh, she's such a student of the game. I love it.
Also, when Sydney goes up to Sincere at the end, she goes, oh my God, you look like Lord Farquaad.
That was so funny. Oh my God. Yes. And he did.
And I love her for that.
It was so funny. Oh my God.
So the girls, first of all kind of introduce themselves to us and each other. And there's a really funny moment, I can't tell if it's funny or racist, between Alannah and Parmita, where Alannah is saying, I'm a full-time student. I go to USC film school. And Parmita says, what are you studying? And Alannah goes, film school. I think it's racist.
Yeah.
I say it out loud. And Parmita goes, what are you studying? And Alannah goes, film.
Movies? That was funny.
The boys then come out and meet the Casa girls, and then they go off because they're performing, which I very much could have done without.
Yeah. Casey is practicing, and Bryce is like, do it on me.
These little twinks.
He wants to fuck everyone so bad. Let him do it.
I think Elisa's take is right. I think that he is maybe pan, and I think he's just a freak. I think he's just down for whatever.
I agree.
Yeah. I did feel, though, the footage that we get in episode 18 is, so rushed through the day, and then we didn't even see any deliberation of, which boys to keep.
Yeah.
If I were the producers, I would have cut this. I would have cut this boys dancing on the girls and included more of the next day's footage.
I agree. I didn't need to see any of this, to be honest with you.
Yeah. But back at the villa, the girls are pissed. Melanie is like, let me do my dance for you. So she does her dance for the girls. And then she goes, let's eat. I'm hungry. Let's make a grilled fucking cheese and call it a night.
This was like so girlhood because like I love the fact that she was like, you know what? No, I fucking practiced for this dance. I'm gonna fucking do this dance. That was like very relatable to me because I would feel the exact same way. I'd be like, fuck that. I'm shaking my fucking ass for everybody.
And they all got ready. It took so long getting ready. I wish that they had, honestly, in addition to more footage from the next day, what I also would have taken instead of what we're about to discuss is all of the girls doing this fucking challenge to each other.
Yes. Would have loved that.
They should have.
I agree. Let them dance.
Let them dance.
Let them dance.
Anyway, instead what we see is the boys. So Corbin comes out and of course he goes, ladies, fuck.
ladies. Melanie.
Oh, listen, remember how much I hated his voice?
Yeah.
It's officially one of my favorite parts of the season.
I know, same. Like,
he's grown on me.
I gotta give the producers more credit in that regard because like I really can go from kind of hating someone to loving them so fast. Because when he first joined the cast, I was like, why the fuck did they cast this guy? And I'm like, I get it. Now I get it.
Now I'm like, oh, he's like one of the stars of the season.
Yeah. I was like, he just needs to cook a little.
Ladies, fuck.
Can I get a kiss?
I need a reminder. So me and all my college friends are, if you're listening, Spotify, please don't sue us, but we've been on a Spotify family plan using our college address for like 10 years.
Love that.
And Elise is our plan administrator. And so she's like the only one that has audiobooks. Every now and then we'll like send a request. Like yesterday it was like Tati Nunez is requesting audiobooks on Spotify. But there were all these voice memos that she sent yesterday that were like, ladies, I know you want my Spotify.
That's amazing.
Oh, I love that all my friends are watching the show. Okay.
Me too.
He's a gladiator. You wrote the blonde girl to the pole. I think the blonde
Jaiden.
girl is Jaiden.
Yeah, I know them now.
Caleb goes next. He is wearing the Rob Nick costume.
Congrats to him.
Congrats. You've been blessed.
Blessed.
He also takes Jaiden to the middle. He makes out with everyone. And then Bryce goes next. He's like, I'm going to go for like silly because everyone else is going to be sexy. Which is funny. Usually the person that goes for silly is like a what's his fucking name? I can't think of it.
Cordell?
So many. No, what's the dancer? Curtis. I'm like, there's too many names that are exactly like this.
Oh
like
my
a
God.
Curtis or like a Dr. Alex or like the Incel Islander, which is definitely not Bryce.
Not Bryce. Yeah, I agree.
So I like the Bryce archetype on the show.
Me too.
He hurts himself kissing Sydney. I think I missed that.
Yeah, they have like a really bad kiss at the end, probably because of his turtle tongue, and she ends up like biting his lip, and he's like, "I taste blood." Like,
Oh no, I did not miss that. Yeah, I think that she bit his lip
yeah,
and like pulled on it. I don't know if it was because of his turtle tongue or not.
maybe. I'm just blaming it and putting it out there.
Yeah, Kenzie really failed to make that a thing.
Yeah.
Sincere goes next. Thanks for making me say this. He humps Sydney's ass and he blindfolds Parmita. Zach grinds on all of them and the girls are surprised by him.
We then see the girls in the villa screaming about how there's no men coming in for them. And Melanie's like, well, I would rather do this now because they are going to do this at home.
Yes.
All the girls agree that the boys are out of pocket. And Trinity's like, listen, don't worry about it. Men will fuck a ham and cheese sandwich, period. Yes, they will. And she's like, just stop feeling any kind of way about it. We get Casey's dance now. We see him pull Tiara to the front. He kisses everybody. And then we have the girls in the main villa hear Casa Amor. And Kenzie's like, we should scream, fuck you. We should scream, fuck you. And so her and Kata go over and they're like, fuck you. Fuck you. And then Kenzie does a split and starts doing clam slams, screaming, fuck you.
Have you seen the thing that's Kenzie in the splits and it's like, if I send this to you, just know I'm pissed.
Yes. 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 Her rage clam slams were very funny.
Oh,
Her rage
I hate
splits.
it. This made me laugh so hard.
It made me laugh so hard. It was hilarious. Yeah.
Fuck you. Fuck you. This girl, she's like, I will do the splits. She's like,
Yeah.
I think that we still hit the over on that over-under prediction, even though she
Yes.
didn't do the heart rate challenge.
Oh my God. I forgot we had that challenge. She delivered.
She did.
Not on my watch. We're not skipping splits on my watch.
No.
Okay, we then move into episode 18. We see Bryce chat with Sydney about her family. She says she's Haitian. He then talks about his grandmother. And then we see Zach and Alannah chat, and he asks about what she's seen so far on the show. She says that she was interested in him, but she's also worried about him having been intimate with Kata.
Yeah.
Then she also reveals that she does in fact know Charlie and that they made out one time. And then she says that she has a child, her cat, whose name is Mewtwo. And then they also talk about loving Marvel. And I'm just like, this girl thinks she's so cool and quirky for this.
Yeah.
My
What is it, a
cat's named
Pokemon
after a
thing?
Pokemon. Yes.
Yeah.
I love Marvel. I was just like, that. Like, if we're talking pick me behavior, this is pick me behavior.
Pick me white boys only.
Yes. No others allowed. Okay. Trinity then tells Aniya to bring someone back regardless of what Casey does. Loved that. We then see Casey and Tiara flirt. They talk about his plants. He then puts her down on the bed and kisses her. He's going right in.
More passion than he has ever shown for Aniya. And
Agreed.
they're also at least the only ones that we are shown making out in bed that night.
Yes. That's a good point. The boys then figure out who they're going to sleep in bed with. We see Caleb and Parmita kiss. And then the girls in the villa agree to not say any of the boys' names tomorrow. We will not speak their names.
A Kata thing. She was like, we will not speak them into existence.
It was so good. Mind you, of course, she's in the dressing room, going through photos of her and Zach with her hoodie on.
I also think that this is when Kenzie found the photos of her
Yes.
her
and Corbin.
Corbin that he had left behind.
Yeah.
What do you think he's going to bring those?
Right. Of course not. In the morning, Sincere admits to kissing Amora in bed, even though we didn't see it. And then Kata gets a text. The girls are going to be having a pool party with the Casa boys. We then see Caleb, Zach, and Corbin chat about Zach's fight with Kata. And Zach says that he wants to explore. And Corbin shares that he has seen red flags in Kenzie. And then we see Kenzie tell the girls that she's not going to talk to Corbin anymore. And Melanie encourages all the girls to be present in the moment.
Do you think that Kenzie is going to do what she did to Zach, where he's going to try to pull her for chats and she's just going to shut him down until he stops trying?
Oh my God, I hope so. I honestly forgot that her and Zach were ever coupled up.
It's been a thing where everyone is like, Kenzie and Zach have literally not spoken since.
It's true.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, I feel like I have a pea brain. I can't believe I forgot that.
Yeah, that's how the season started. And he was like, I'm not into blondes. And that's why it keeps getting brought up where he's like, I am into blondes. I just have a track record of brunettes.
Right. Well, I hope she does.
Casey tells the boys that Aniya is a question mark for him. True. And he wants to explore. Ariana then enters the villa.
Hair?
I didn't notice, so that must be a good thing.
Oh, wow. I have to notice now. The hair is the very first thing that I look at.
Wait, was it bad?
No, I thought it was cute.
Okay, yeah. I usually only notice if it's horrific.
She was wearing that little seashell-y dress. And she did have these two little I don't know what to call them. They were twists pulled back, two little things. And it looked cute.
She talks to the girls around the fire pit about where they stand in their couples, and basically they're all like, well, before I saw the footage, I felt good. Melanie is like, me and Sincere were in a better place than ever. And seeing that footage was really concerning. And Ariana tells them that they will be bringing in 12 guys.
Wowie.
They all, Ariana included, twerk together and say, Casa Amor. Casa Amor. And the boys are brought in via boat right past Casa Amor so that all of our OG boys can see them. Incredible.
Yes. Bryce is like, there's 6 Corbins in there.
I know. There's 6 Corbins.
So funny.
And somebody posted on Threads, there is literally no other situation where I would get excited about a group of men this large.
So true. So fucking true. I thought about that a lot. I was like, 12 men is overwhelming.
It is. Melanie ITMs. It's like, this was so funny to me. It's like when your mom takes you to a buffet on Sunday and it's like everything's there and then they even have the crabs out.
Yes. That was really funny.
I love her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the boys are Gall, Carl, Chandler, Shay, Ronnie, Kyle, Key, I don't remember that one, Dylan, Trey, Corey, Ryan, and Tino. And before Ariana leaves, she lets us know that only 6 men will be able to stay in the villa today. And so they need to use this pool party to figure out which ones they want to continue getting to know.
Mm-hmm.
The guys chat, and Bryce tells them to be truthful about how they feel. He's like, it doesn't matter. Don't worry about being villainized, basically. Just like follow your heart. And the main villa has a pool party. This is where it just feels like so rushed to me. We see the girls chat with the boys about various topics, including at one point somebody says, do you like tuna tartare? And Kenzie says, I try to avoid cheese.
Oh my God. Oh, girl. We need to learn what tuna tartare is. I thought that these 12 men were fighting for their fucking life.
They were. That's the setup.
They had to.
Before we know it, Ariana is back, and she is giving each boy the opportunity to kiss 2 girls that they're interested in. This is because had they had each boy kiss each girl, that would have been, 72 kisses?
Yeah. That's a lot of kisses. What, 2 times 6? Wait.
No.
12 times 2 is 24 times 6, 144. That's so many kisses?
Wait, what? 12
Each
times
boy?
2 times 6.
Oh, every girl.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
If they had kissed every girl, it would have been... What is it?
Was there 144 kisses?
No,
because
what
that's
do you mean?
12?
How would there have been 144 kisses?
12 guys.
There were 24 kisses.
For two kisses, 24.
Yeah. There were 24
Okay, you're
kisses.
right.
But I'm saying if they had
I don't know what the fuck math I'm doing.
I don't know what you're doing either. I was right the first time. If they had all of them kiss each other, that would have been 72 kisses. So
That's
they
a lot.
couldn't do that. Yes.
Yeah. That's a lot of kisses.
Each of the boys have to choose 2 girls to kiss.
I listed them all out, but I don't think it's important to go through them.
I don't think it's important either. We get a montage.
But I made a note of one that I thought was funny.
Was it Aniya?
No, it was Trey kissing Melanie and Kenzie clam slams and shakes her ass in his face.
Any opportunity.
Any opportunity.
For some reason, the guy that was like squatting Aniya, they did not keep.
Yeah. Shocking.
The boys that they pick are, and we don't see any deliberation or anything.
Right.
We just hear from Ariana. I've been talking to the girls, and here are the boys they're choosing. Corey, Shay, Gall, Ronnie, Dylan, and Carl. I will not be reading the rest of their names, but all of the other ones are dumped.
Okay, well, I was kind of sad that Kyle didn't get picked because I thought Kyle was really hot.
Was he the one with the septum piercing?
Maybe. He had a lot of tattoos.
There was one with a septum piercing that I thought was really hot. There were multiple that were hot.
Long, shaggy-ish kind of hair.
I don't remember. I only remember the piercing. He was kind of like light-skinned.
This guy was white.
Oh. Did you see?
I did, but whatever.
Oh.
He, like, an ex-girlfriend came out about it, being like, he's a piece of shit.
No, she came out
Oh.
being like, he like owes me all this money, and like he said that he was like going somewhere like Miami or LA or something to like make money to pay me back, and then all of a sudden he was on this show.
Well, he's hot, so.
Well, I just feel like it's karmic. Like,
It's karmic.
I'm very glad that he did not make it onto the show for that reason.
It's fair.
So we're not talking about the same person. Melanie and Aniya chat, and so fucking annoyingly
I know.
together, and they both go, I miss my man. Ugh.
Bleh.
They have this really funny conversation about how the boys are having like one final fling together, just like a bachelorette party. And Melanie is like, but what is it for boys? And
I know.
Aniya is like, it's the same thing. It's a bachelorette.
I love that.
Oh, God. Aniya misses Casey, but she wants to have fun, and she ITMs that she liked Carl, who, by the way, I did see somebody post that he was her ex and was like, nothing bad to say about him, just didn't work out because of the distance, but he's a great guy.
He seems like a good guy.
And we need more of that, honestly.
Agreed.
Kata chats with Shay in the speak.
I think it's Che.
Is it Shay?
I think so.
Kata chats with Che in the speakeasy. They talk about their backgrounds. He is Indian and white.
And I was like, I can't decide if this guy's hot. Like, he's kind of hot, but he also kind of looks like he's looks maxing.
He's a little bit giving. What the fuck is his name?
The looks max guy.
Fuck.
I don't know.
No, I need to figure it out now. It's like a very specific guy that I'm thinking of. Clavicular.
Yes, clavicular. Exactly. I think that Che is pretty attractive. He's just got like such like a strong jaw.
He does. In a very different way than Bryce does.
Yes, agreed. In like a looks maxing kind of a way.
In a way that you think he's like broken his jaw with a hammer.
Oh my God, I hope not. That shit makes me so sad. I can't even think about it.
I mean, what's funny
incels.
about it is that like women have been looks maxing for years, maybe in different ways.
Right. Great point.
Okay, so he's not on social media, quote unquote, except for that I saw.
He's not. I couldn't find his socials.
Maybe this is fake news, but I thought that I saw that he like maybe had made an account right before he left.
Oh, I couldn't find him.
Okay, well, wow. What do you think of that? Kata loves it,
Very for TRR.
but maybe not a good move.
Probably not. I mean, he can always make one when he's done. But I agree with you. Like, he should be trying to gain followers now. But maybe he doesn't want them.
Then why is he on the show?
Maybe he's here for love, Ari.
Okay. Whatever you say.
I don't know. I don't buy it either. But I do like a guy not on social media in general. Lucas is not. So
Yeah,
shout
he
out.
barely is.
Yeah.
Like he has it, but he doesn't use it. Zach and Alannah chat. She is an only child. They talk about sharing a bed again. They kiss. Carl pulls Aniya from Melanie, love.
Yeah.
And he talks about being half Chinese. He can speak a little bit of Mandarin, a little bit of Japanese. He teaches her some Mandarin. They kiss. And then Trinity and Corey chat about astrology and how they both have a passion for fashion. Her fashion is like so Y2K to me. Like I love it.
I know.
He's like, yeah, I can tell based on what you're wearing. And it's like this like bright blue dress and then like fringe, like brown, like heeled boots. It is like so
fringe is so Y2K. Love.
It's so Y2K. And it's
Yeah.
like so perfect for Bryce.
It's so like 2010.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like not early Y2K, like late 2000s.
Yeah, but I could see her. When I picture Trinity, I imagine her holding a flip phone. That's all I'm going to say.
Totally. I can totally see that. Like a razor, like a pink razor phone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bryce and Sincere stare at the villa. And Bryce is struggling. He didn't want to cuddle Sydney, and he ITMs, talks about Trinity's humor. LOL, fuck you, Zach. They have their humor in common, and this is like back and forth. Bryce talking about how much he misses Trinity, with Trinity and Corey kissing in the photo booth.
Yeah. I am starting to buy Bryce and Trinity.
That is the entire point of these 3 episodes.
Definitely. I agree.
I think they're being set up as the winners.
I agree. I was like, I see what you're doing. It's working.
I see what you're doing, and it's also 100% working on me.
It's totally working on me. Okay, we then move into episode 19. We see Dylan and Kenzie chat. I think Dylan is pretty hot. Thoughts?
I just judge him for being into Kenzie, especially after watching her on the show.
Same. He's got to get in the villa. He's got to get his time.
Listen, I'm probably going to have the best chance with this here dumb white girl, so go off, Dylan.
Yes. So they're chatting. They talk about nicknames, and Kenzie says that her boobs are named Sugar, Spice, and her face is everything nice.
No, they don't talk about nicknames. They talk about what he calls his grandparents and then what she would want to be called as a grandparent.
Oh.
We have to discuss this because he says that, I don't remember his mom's side, dad's side, but one set of grandparents is grandma and grandpa, and the other set is gamma and gampa. That is the whitest people shit I've ever heard. Gamma.
Very white. Gamma.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, then she's like, yeah, my tits are sugar, spice, and everything nice.
And he's like, I'm a visual learner. And she goes, oh my God, me too. And it's like, it totally goes over her head that he's trying to be like, show me again, like, your boobs. She's like, I'm a visual learner too.
I mean, she does, though. He's like, okay, tell me again which one. She's like, my right tit is sugar. My left is not spice. And this is everything nice.
She's like, we just came up with that since we've been here. Like, good job, girl. Also, maybe the reason that she, like, sucks at medical knowledge is that nursing school is not visual enough for her.
It should be.
I know. I'm just trying to come up with excuses for her shocking lack of knowledge. She really
Like,
needs
my
to
God.
have her degree revoked.
I've never looked at so many pictures than when I took anatomy and physiology. Okay, anyway, Dylan and Kenzie kiss. Then we see Corbin and Parmita chat. She says that Caleb gives husband vibes, but Corbin is a clown. Hilarious.
Why
Neg
are
him.
these two always into the same woman who's significantly older than them? She is 3 years older than Kenzie. So this,
Oh, she's 27, right?
she's 27 and she's in between a 22 and a 21-year-old.
Wow, that's such, oh my God, that's such a big difference.
I know.
God, they're so young.
I
They're
know.
so young.
I know.
Ugh. Okay, well, Parmita says that she messaged Corbin on Instagram. They talk about this whole thing.
He like doesn't remember. This is where I'm like, I don't know if I'm buying this. He's like, wait, did you? Did you? Melanie, did you?
Parmita. I could see him not remembering. I feel like he probably gets a million DMs.
But she said something about like, I'm moving to Miami. We should work out together. But isn't
Right.
doesn't she live in Texas?
She's from San Antonio, Texas. She might live in Miami.
Okay.
Anyway, she shows off her muscles, which are very impressive.
Yeah, because he's like, I don't think you could keep up with me.
She whipped out the fucking bicep. I was like, damn, girl.
Listen, we don't know what your goal is, videographer Corbin, but we know that she's a personal trainer. So put some respect on her name.
Yeah, Parmita's got guns. She got guns. Anyway, then they kiss. Casey and Sydney then chat about what they want, and then they talk about sex and being dominant in bed. You like being dominant. I have to say it.
You like being dominant.
Casey says that he's very vanilla. All he's ever done is whipped cream.
He seems so uncomfortable talking about sex.
I know, but I can't decide if he's trying to be like coy and flirtatious.
No, I think he's uncomfortable because he's like talking about it, but he won't say the words.
Right. That's a good point. That's immature. You got to be able to talk about it.
I mean, maybe he's uncomfortable talking about it on TV.
On
Like,
TV.
you can give him the benefit of the doubt, but
Fair enough.
go on a different show.
Right. Anyway, Casey and Sydney agree to sleep in bed together, and then we see them kiss. And then Jen and Gal discuss relationships and dates. She ITMs that Gal is her type, and then they kiss. This is a very, white couple.
Yeah, and she's like, oh, well, this is like what I've been looking for the whole time I've been in here, and it's giving, all right, maybe the girls did make the right choice by sending home Gabe, because she does not appear to be as into him as she was making it seem.
Yeah. Melanie and Ronnie then chat about relationships, and we also see this back and forth. The editing was a little funky on this one, but it's back and forth between that and Sincere and Amora. Sincere and Amora chat about him exploring, and then we see Ronnie call Melanie adorable. They agree to share a bed, and then we see Sincere and Amora kiss.
Did you notice that she says, oh my God, a butterfly. I was
Yes.
waiting for a sign from God, and that was what led them into kissing.
Yeah, I did see that. Sincere also ITMs. I didn't get the whole quote, but he mispronounces epitome and says epitome.
Yeah, that the epitome of Casa Amor is exploring.
Bro.
He's giving super fan. I'm really getting the ick for, I mean, not that I've been into him before, but like the ick to like a whole other level. When they were all sitting waiting for the girls to come out before the heart rate challenge, before Hearth on Fire, he was like, the two most important words in or most iconic words or something in Love Island are Casa Amor. And I'm like, it's really giving super fan.
Yeah, that's such a good point, actually.
I feel like, who do you think his hero player is? Do you think it's Ace?
Oh my God, Ace. Who is his hero player? I could see Ace being his hero player. Yeah, I could see that.
Explains a lot.
Yeah, it does. I've already come up with a couple names, apparently. Cormita is what I said. Corbin and Parmita.
Yeah.
Take a picture together next to Caleb. And like she leaves and then they're like, hey, let the best man win.
They're like, why are we always in this situation? But then Caleb smartly ITMs. I've been here before and it did not work out for me, so I'm going to explore other options.
Yes, very smart. Good job, Caleb. Very smart of you. Casey then tells Tiara that he's going to sleep in bed with Sydney. She doesn't take this great, but I didn't think she took it that badly either.
Yeah.
Jen, Kata, and Trinity chat. They think that Zach wouldn't give up what Kata and him have. Trinity shares that she and Corey made out, but she feels really guilty about this. And then we see Casey tell the boys that he's feeling guilty. And then Aniya tells the girls that she kissed Carl. Notably, Casey is not guilty about Aniya. He's guilty about Tiara and Sydney.
No, really good point. There are actually multiple points where this happens where he's like, I don't know, like comparing the two. And I always think he's talking about someone versus Aniya, but it's always about two Casa girls. Like Casey and Aniya are over, and thank God for that, honestly.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Could he have been more clear with her? Like a lot of people really are pissed at Casey. Sure, maybe, but like it's not like he really had. I don't think he was that into Soul. And
No.
so, and especially like given the other women that he is dating here, it does seem like Aniya is his type, like is most his type out of the girls in the villa. And so like, yeah, she probably was his number one in the villa, but now he has other options and now she is not. But I don't think that he ever was saying like, I'm going to end this with you.
I agree.
I just kind of feel differently. I have seen a lot of like people thinking that Casey is a villain now.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, in the morning, he tells the boys that he is more attracted to Tiara and he was not feeling it with Sydney. He didn't even really want to cuddle her. And Zach shares that he's been thinking a lot about Kata. Melanie tells Corey that she likes a dominant man and he calls her a powerful woman. This is a really important conversation because he's like, it takes like a powerful person to be with you.
Mm-hmm.
And the person that you are with in the villa is not that. And he was like, I don't want to say too much. And she says, don't say too much, just say enough. Like she is very open to hearing the Casa Boys' criticisms of Sincere.
Uh-huh. Corey did a good job with this.
I agree.
Yeah.
Che tells Kata that he doesn't have social media. We already talked about this.
Yeah.
She's open to talking more to him. He asks for a kiss and she's like, not yet, maybe tonight. Yeah, girl, you don't even know what's in store for you tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Casey tells Tiara that he didn't want her to feel sad and she apologizes for the way that she handled the news last night and says that her emotions were a little too much. I thought this was a really good play, actually, because for her to like be upset the night before like shows she cares, and then for her to come around and be like, I apologize, like you should be able to explore, also shows that she's like level-headed. I think she balanced both of those things really well.
No, I agree. I don't think that she actually needed to apologize, but I do agree that this was a great play.
Yeah. He understands how she felt and tells her that she is his favorite. And then
Honored.
Trinity tells Melanie to talk more to Corey, gives her her blessing. And Melanie worries about Sincere doing the same thing to her again.
Girl.
And yeah. Trinity says that she really likes Bryce, but talks about her fears that we've heard her talk about before. She's like, it's scary as a woman of color talking to someone outside of her race because what if he goes back to someone he is more comfortable with?
Aww.
And then she says, what if there's a girl who is badder, smarter, prettier than me? And everyone online has been like, Trinity, no such girl exists. And I think even... was it Cardi B?
Oh, wow. I feel like I've been like absent from the discourse this week.
I can tell.
I know. Put a limit on how much I use my Instagram now for my mental health, but there's a cost and it is me not being chronically online.
Okay, sorry. This is problematic of me. It was Megan Thee Stallion.
Okay.
posted a picture of Trinity, put a crown over her, said, "Nobody is badder than you. Don't worry."
I love that.
Look,
Megan,
she
a fan.
She
A fan of
looks
the
so
show.
sad.
Oh, Trinity. She's so baby girl.
I love her so much.
Me too. She's incredible.
But yeah, don't worry about it. No one is badder, prettier, smarter than you. You are literally perfect, Trinity. Caleb and Jaiden chat about his accent. This was such a dumb conversation. She's
Yeah.
like, okay, talk without an accent. I'm like, girl, there is no such thing as not having an accent. Everyone has an accent.
Yeah.
Like, it's very, I don't even want to say like ethnocentric because it's also like, it's just very closed-minded, like small-minded of her, like to be like, if you don't sound like me, you have an accent and I don't have an accent. I don't know.
Yeah. It is odd because it's like, I would argue that sometimes even I have an accent. It's just like based off of where you live.
Everyone has an accent.
Yeah,
It's like if you
right.
think you have an American accent, a Midwestern
Yes.
accent, an Eastern accent, a Southern accent, a Valley Girl, like whatever it is.
Yeah. Right. For sure.
It's not just like yours is like the standard and then everyone else is a deviation.
Exactly. Yes.
Then he's like, "Are you a natural blonde?" And she's like, "Yes, I've always been like this." Girl, we see your roots.
I was about to say, thank you, Ari. I was like, that ain't natural, honey. Those are dark. Those are dark
Maybe
roots.
you are a light brunette and you've always gotten your hair bleached, but
Maybe you're a mousy brown blonde. That ain't blonde. She ain't platinum. That's for fucking sure.
no. They end up kissing. She looks like Jessica Alba to me.
Oh wow, so complimentary for her.
Yes.
I could see it.
She's
though.
beautiful.
She's pretty. She had something going on with her eye. I felt bad for her.
Oh, I didn't know.
During the heart rate challenge, one of her eyes was like deeply bloodshot.
Oh.
I wonder if
yikes.
she got injured.
Getting ready for the night, Sincere is like, "Do you have a lot in common with TT?" They keep calling Tira TT. In fact, at one point they call her TTC. And I'm like, are we talking about trying to conceive? No, just on my mind. But what do you have in common with TT? And he's like, "Oh, bro, like so much." And then, "What do you have in common with Aniya?" He says, "I have nothing in common with Aniya, bro."
That killed me.
Yikes.
I was like, damn, Casey, that's kind of fucked up. That's fucked up you said that. I mean, he's not wrong.
It is giving like he was with her just waiting for something better to come along, and like Soul wasn't that, but it wasn't that he was committed to Aniya, it's that he wanted something else.
Yeah. I don't know though. I do sort of believe that like he genuinely tried with Aniya. I just think that because of the last like week with them fighting so much and her being like so insecure and then not like having like a positive conversation together, I think he's just kind of like, fuck this, I'm done.
Corbin tells the boys that he is feeling Parmita more than Kenzie, and I believe he ITMs, "Not gonna lie, these Casa Amor girls are better than the Villa girls."
Yes, he does.
Yikes. It is now nighttime in the villa, and again, Corbin and Casey talk about how they're vibing more with Tira and Parmita. Casey does not really like that Aniya didn't pick him, going back to the very beginning.
The doors, sorry, not the dots.
Let's discuss this a little bit more.
Okay.
Because this is like a common theme. Casey really wants to feel wanted. And I don't actually think that it's all about that she wasn't behind his door day fucking one. I think that it's that she hasn't made him feel wanted the whole time.
Yeah, I agree. And like, I think that's tough. Like, I can definitely empathize with him in that regard. Like, everyone wants to feel wanted. You don't always want to feel like you have to put in all the effort. You want to know that it's being reciprocated at least like a little bit. And I think that while he did say that he liked her letter, I think it was just like not like, I don't think he's a words of affirmation guy. And so he's like not receiving that love in that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like it was kind of a band-aid. It made him feel better at the moment, but like ultimately then being away from her, I think he's had the space to be like, actually, that's like not the connection that I want to pursue.
Yeah.
He has tried, and maybe he is a words of affirmation guy. Like even when we saw that like you're the blueprint conversation.
True.
Her response to it, like she was touched, you know, it was nice, but it wasn't like intimate.
That's true. That is true. She was just like, oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah, like I've never, not a single time, really felt like she's into him.
I know.
And so I think he's well within his rights to find someone else.
I agree. He is definitely in his rights. I mean, we've been saying it this whole time. Kenzie and Corbin simultaneously both get a text. Tonight, the Islanders will be playing Temperatures Rising, which we know and love. It's raunchy races, baby.
But with a twist, because
With a
usually they have to be like, oh, the shortest person in the villa kisses. Oh my God, who's the shortest? It's Melanie. Oh no, Melanie is kissing someone. No.
I'm glad.
Yeah, we've done away with that. We're just going all in now. No more pleasantries. It's straight up, all right, Melanie versus Sincere.
The thing is that I loved that. That was great. The thing though is that okay, let me explain. So the Islanders are going to be going head to head with their villa partner, essentially their villa casa counterpart. Each person is going to pick a partner inside their own villa. The girls select a category, and then these thermometers light up. You can see villa and casa, and they have to like climb up the little thermometer. The producer manipulation on the thermometers, Ari.
Well,
Let's
but
discuss.
it always is. That raunchy races is always arbitrary.
I know, but it was so obvious. It's like, who is deciding? Like
they're like, oh, that was hot. Click.
click,
oh,
click, click.
yeah,
Right.
no, I know.
Exactly.
I know.
Like what?
It was stupid.
What is this? It's so silly.
I agree.
So first up is Melanie, who pairs up with Corey, versus Sincere, who pairs up with Amora. They have to lick. This was like, oh, wow. We got some licking on this one. Villa wins. Kata is next. She pairs up with Che, and it's against Zach, who pairs up with Alannah. They have to kiss. They're like neck and neck for a while, but then Kata pulls through. Villa wins.
Zach goes, who is Che? Sounds like a loser. Just perpetuating his I am a child storyline.
Yes. Jen, who's paired up with Gal, is now versing Caleb, who's paired up with Jaiden. They have to tickle. Caleb was so upset he got tickle.
He was like, of all of the ones that I would have chosen.
I know.
I think that's fair.
That is fair. I would have been pissed about this too. Villa wins this one. Aniya's next. She's paired up with Carl versus Casey, who's with Tiara. They have to dance. Everyone's very excited about this. Tiara ends up like twerking on Casey. Aniya's like gets Carl down to his underwear, but then Casa wins. Trinity is paired up with Ronnie versus Bryce, who's paired up with Sydney. They have to suck. Trinity says, I'm going against a toe sucker. You know I'm going in. We see Sydney like deep throat Bryce's fingers.
Yeah.
Everyone's sucking toes.
Yeah.
But Casa wins. Kenzie is paired up with Dylan versus Corbin, who's paired up with Parmita. They have to nibble. We see Kenzie do a split, and we see her do a split in like Dylan's face, like on like her hands. We don't see what Dylan does in reaction to the split. We cut to like a reaction shot from the girls, like shock and awe. And I was like, did we get a Huda moment?
Oh.
I don't know. I was like, did he mime licking her pussy?
I mean,
maybe.
If he did whatever, the entire reason that the Huda moment was problematic was because it was with Ace.
Yes.
Yeah, you're right, though, because there's no way that they could have been shocked that she was doing a split. The shock
Right.
would have been had she not done a split.
Absolutely. Yes.
Zero clam slams, their jaws would have been on the fucking floor.
On the floor. Yeah, so then we see Kenzie do more splits. She does like a worm onto Dylan. She sucks his toes, but Casa wins.
Yeah.
Then they are all told that it's a tie.
The producer manipulation is so real with this one.
Yes.
Yeah, you're right.
Yes.
You're right.
It's a tie. The category is freestyle and it's for everybody. So everyone like rushes to the middle and it's just have an orgy. We see Kata and Melanie make out.
Immediately, they rush to each
Immediately.
other.
They're like, yes, let's make out. Everyone's making out with each other. They're like making out, switching, making out, switching, making out. They're like bouncing each other. They're like on the fucking ground. Their asses, their underwear is out. Like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Trinity is like, I need to pray after tonight.
Wait, I wrote down her quote. She says, it was fucking crazy. I need to motherfucking pray after tonight and wash my mouth, my tongue, my feet, my butt.
So funny.
I love her so much.
So funny. Villa is awarded the win arbitrarily. Trinity then tells Corey that her heart isn't in this connection with him and she hopes that things work out for him, and she encourages him to pursue Melanie. And then we see Melanie and Corey chat in the speakeasy. Melanie says she is open to exploring things with him and they agree to share a bed. Corey then tells Melanie that Sincere hasn't been totally honest with her, and he asks for her to give him time to see what they could be. I feel like this is the first time they're really getting some outside information.
Yeah, because the last bombs that came in were day
So
6.
long ago. That's such a fucking good point, Ari. I actually think it's really fucking with their heads, not having any outside info.
100%. Like, it's a crucial missing piece.
Okay, I see what you did here, producers. Good job. I'm gonna let you cook.
I don't know. I'm not ready to say good job yet. We need to see the recoupling and the fallout.
You're right.
And then I will give you your flowers if deserved.
I'm gonna let them cook, though. I'm gonna let them cook.
Yeah.
We then see Sincere and Amora cuddle. He says he thinks that she's a good listener, and Sincere says he wanted to fully immerse himself in this experience. And then they kiss. And that is where we leave episode 19.
All right. Let's get into our awards. Mara, who was your MVP?
I think to no one's shock, I'm going to give it to Trinity. She was so fucking funny, and I'm really buying the fact that she likes Bryce.
Yeah.
What about you?
I'm also going to give it to Trinity. I think that she is showing that she has an excellent producer game. They're obviously setting them up to be the winners. She has just one-liner after one-liner, like absolutely destroys me, really like walks this balance of being like a religious girl, but also a freak. She is a perfect Islander.
Agreed. Who was your most toxic?
I feel like this is a little bit of a cop-out, but I'm going to give it to Alannah for just being racist.
It's fair.
What about you?
I gave it to Sincere because I think the fallout of what he's doing is going to be really bad.
I do agree with you, though, that he's not going to bring anyone back and Melanie is going to be happy and then she's going to hear it. Like, that's 100% the storyline that we're being set up for. Like, they're going to bring in Amora and she's going to be like, I'm really surprised I wasn't chosen because I had a great connection with someone. And Ariana is going to be like, oh, who was that? She's going to be like, Sincere. And Melanie is going to be devastated and they're going to like have a huge fight and then they're going to make up in a few days.
I agree.
What was your most shocking moment?
My most shocking moment was Aniya kissing Carl. Nothing really shocked me, but I was surprised that she was willing to do this.
Yeah.
What about you?
Nothing really shocked me either, but I'm going to go with the Casa twist.
Okay.
Just like
That's a good answer.
that they got them ready for this challenge and then sent the boys to Casa and the girls watched it.
Yeah.
It's hard to, like, because that's not a shock to me just because it was literally in the first look, but it was a shock when I saw it in the first look.
It was so good. Yeah, it was a shock. I agree. What was your error?
My error was Casey villainizing himself with the audience. There were a few things that he said that were sketch. He at one point said something about like, oh, this is going to like raise my stock when we go back. That made him look bad. And I feel like he's been on such a good trajectory and the audience really would root for him with someone else had he gone about this in a different way. What about you?
Same. I thought that Casey's general gameplay in Casa so far has been poor. Again, like we've stated, he's allowed to explore. He's not really doing anything wrong in this regard. However, him saying he doesn't have anything in common with Aniya, bad idea. I think he was one of the main people to really objectify the Casa girls initially when they came in. Didn't love to see it.
Yeah.
Also, I have to bring it up. I think Casey kind of looks like Rob.
What?
I don't know. There's something about his facial features that really remind me of Rob.
Okay. Whatever you say.
Okay.
What was your LOL moment?
Just raunchy races in general and all of Trinity's commentary. I was dying.
Yeah.
What about you?
The fuck you clam slams.
The fuck you clam slams were so good.
Should we do updated Twister stick predictions to end this episode?
Sure. Let's do that.
Bryce and Trinity stick. I'm
Stick. Agreed.
sticking with my stick. Kata and Zach, I think, will also both stick.
Yep, I agree.
Caleb and Jen,
Twist.
obviously twist. That doesn't even matter. Anaya and KC, I think now that they might both twist.
I think that they could both twist. I could also see Anaya sticking and Casey. Casey's definitely twisting.
Casey's definitely twisting. I don't know about Anaya. I feel like she'll bring Carl back.
She should.
Oh my god, she's going to be such a sad sack if she doesn't.
I know.
Kenzie and Corbin will both twist.
Both twist, for sure.
Melanie and Sincere, I think, will both stick. But
Stick.
I already told you what I think is going to happen with that one.
I agree.
And then my updated finalist predictions are
I wanted
Casey
to hear
and
these.
Tiara,
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Zach and Kata, Bryce and Trinity, Melanie and Sincere.
Yeah, I think I agree with this.
Only time will tell. We cannot wait to be back for our Casa Amor recoupling. Give it to us. Give it to us, producers. Give it to us. I can't wait for Alannah to be kicked out. I can't wait to see the fallout. I cannot wait for the fights. I cannot wait for some iconic new lines that will
so
join the
good.
Love Island lexicon for the rest of time. Give it to us. Don't let us down.
This is the common foot thing for, sorry, all I can think of is for,
I was just
for
going in on
toes.
the feet. Trinity,
Oh my God.
she got licked and she was like licking up Che's body.
Yeah.
And somebody put on threads. Thank you, Trinity, for showing us what you do in your mom's car on daylight savings.
Love that. That's so funny.
Oh, can't wait to see what Trinity does next. What amazing things she says. I can't wait to see
Same.
her and Bryce's reunion. We will break it all down for you on Monday.
See you then.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you so much for listening. Please follow us at She's Got the Chat on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Threads, and YouTube. Rate and review us wherever you get your podcasts. Please share us with a friend, an enemy, a coworker, a family member, a local politician. Bye.